Hi there, this is Build Your Vocabulary, a new episode with Level 8, Lesson 2. Today we have a group of 8 vocabulary words, and they are collaborate, proposition, comply, command, impudent, diatribe, provision or provisions, plural, and ransom. Firstly, collaborate. Collaborate is a verb that means contribute or share something with another person. Share doesn't mean to take it from him or her. No, I mean you do some work with him or her. Collaborate is to do work with others. You work together in a teamwork. It's a verb. Proposition is the noun of the verb propose. To propose is to offer something that you have, maybe an idea, a suggestion, or propose to marry someone, or just to give a gift, to propose. But the proposition generally is either agreed to, accepted, or declined. So somehow the best meaning for the word proposition is suggestion or an offer. And of course, it's a noun. Comply, like reply. Comply is to answer something positively. So if you offer me something and I agree or accept, I comply. And most of all, if you request something from me and you want me to do for you, you want me to do it for you, then I comply by saying yes. When I comply, it means I agree or I accept your request or maybe your idea or offer. It's a verb. Commend is another verb that means praise. Praise. And to praise is to give you some positive characteristics, to give you credit for something you have done, something positive, something good, an achievement that you have done. When I reward someone verbally, this is called a praise, and the verb is praise or commend. Commend is to praise someone for something good he or she has done. Impudent is an adjective. Impudent means bold, and the word has a negative connotation. What does this mean? When we say that someone is impudent, it means that he or she does something that is embarrassing, but he or she actually doesn't care. He shouts in the middle of a library, and he doesn't care if the other people get bothered by him or her. So he is impudent. And most of all, the adjective is related to the embarrassing situations. You know, sometimes you do something really embarrassing, but you don't care. All people look at you and your image is really hurt, but you're impudent. There is a word like impudent which is brave, but brave has the positive connotation, but impudent, no, you did something wrong. Diatribe is the opposite of command, but diatribe is a noun. So we have the praise, the positive words that are given to someone for something good he or she has done, and the diatribe are the blame, the negative verbal reaction when someone says them or when someone does against another's action. What does this mean? For example, you did something in my class and I have to attack you verbally. You know, when we're violent, we do this sometimes. I have to attack you verbally. This way, I made a diatribe against you. My words have a diatribe against you. We have this a lot in the TV, especially politics. We have a lot of people who talk against others. This way they blame them and they have diatribes. The best counterpart for the word diatribe is criticism, bitter criticism, diatribe. Provisions is what you need for living for maybe a week or two or a month or two. For example, the curfew during the COVID-19 outbreak, a lot of people had to stick to curfew at home. And sometimes it was 24-hour curfew. At this time, you had to stack the provisions. Provisions are like food, drink, things that you cannot live without during this curfew. Mainly food, provisions. Ransom is an amount of money that I ask you to give me when I kidnap your son. A kidnapper, I ask for money when I kidnap someone. This amount of money is called ransom, and the word doesn't have any other different meaning. The word is only related to the atmosphere of kidnapping. Ransom. And a fallen pen. Now, let's move to the examples. Of course, we will place the vocabulary words in their best places. Matching. The kidnappers demanded a ransom. Next, they had enough for a week. They had provisions. Of course, the word can be used singularly, but in most of the times, logically, you're going to use it plurally. Even if I ask you, have you got enough provisions? If I say provision, it's still correct, but semantic-wise, meaning-wise, it's better to use the plural word. Both kidnappers had to work together, had to collaborate. And actually, when you use the verb collaborate, you don't have to use the word together, because the mental image of the word collaborate is working together anyway. His speech has against me. The words he said had something against me, had or has a diatribe. People don't really feel ashamed. What kind of people don't feel ashamed when they do things publicly? Impudent people. Of course, we will start with a capital letter here, an uppercase. Impudent people don't really feel ashamed. We have 3 words left: proposition, comply, command, and yes, we have 3 sentences left, so we are on the right track. The father didn't, with the requests. The kidnappers asked for a ransom, but the father didn't comply. Means he didn't accept. He didn't comply with the requests. 7. He had a different command or proposition. He had a different offer to offer. He had a different suggestion to offer. He had a different proposition. He proposed something different. Propose is the verb, proposition is the noun. The only word left is command, is to praise, And let's see if it does match 8. They had to him for his success. His success deserves some comment anyway, so they had to commend him for his success. These are the 8 words that we should know for now for level 8 lesson 2: collaborate, proposition, comply, commend, impudent, diatribe, provisions, and ransom. Thank you so much and see you in another episode.